President Trump is basically punting on the question of what he thinks of the Roy Moore case, at least so far. Chief Washington correspondent James Rosen was at today's briefing at the White House.
On his way into a Capitol Hill confab on tax reform, and on his way out, President Trump ignored reporters' questions about embattled Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore, now accused by 9 women of sexual misconduct in varying forms and degrees, and refusing amid his vigorous denials in all of those cases to end his campaign. The White House press secretary stopped short of calling on Moore to quit.
The president believes that these allegations are very troubling and should be taken seriously, and he thinks that the people of Alabama should make the decision on who their next senator should be.
Traveling to Hanoi last week, the president told reporters, "I'm dealing with the president of China, the president of Russia. I'm dealing with the folks over here. I haven't been able to devote very much time to it." The president's daughter and senior advisor, Ivanka Trump, minced no words, telling the Associated Press Wednesday, "There's a special place in hell for people who prey on children. I've yet to see a valid explanation, and I have no reason to doubt the victims' accounts."
The incontrovertible principle is that there's no Senate seat that's worth more than a child, and we all want to put that forward.
Asked why the president finds the allegations against Judge Moore troubling on their face, when then-candidate Trump dismissed sexual misconduct allegations made against him by various women during the 2016 campaign as lies and urged voters to view them that way, Sanders indicated that Mr. Trump was just speaking from personal knowledge at the time.
I think the president has certainly a lot more insight into what he personally did or didn't do, and he spoke out about that directly during the campaign.
Someone who has stood in Sanders' spot said she and the White House faced a quote-unquote double-barreled catch-22 and took the only viable path.
If he said Moore should step down, everybody would say to him, well, what about the women who accused you? Why aren't they believable? And if he doesn't say Moore should step down, people will say, why aren't you saying Moore should step down?
While Sarah Sanders did not go as far as some other women who work in the Trump White House and who appeared to condemn Judge Moore, the press secretary nonetheless signaled that the candidate has no friend in the Oval Office. Specifically, Sanders noted that the president supported this week's decision by the Republican National Committee to withdraw resources from the Alabama race. Brett?
James Rosen on a windy North Lawn. James, thank you.